You gave them everything, your time, your attention, your loyalty, your heart. You were always there when they needed you, always ready to support, to listen, to understand. You went above and beyond, not because you had to, but because that's the kind of person you are. Your kindness knew no bounds, your love had no conditions. But some people didn't appreciate it. They didn't see the value in what you gave. They mistook your kindness for something that would always be there. They thought you'd always be available to fix their problems, always forgiving of their mistakes, always willing to pick up the pieces. And at first, you didn't mind. You believed that kindness was a gift, not something to be measured or held back. But what happens when kindness is taken for granted? What happens when the same people who've been blessed by your love and care start using you, taking advantage of you, and pushing you aside when they don't need you anymore? They took your kindness for granted, and now they're paying the price. You see, kindness is a reflection of who you are. It's not a weakness, but a strength. It's what makes you different. But when your kindness is exploited, when people begin to take it for granted and treat you like you're disposable, you reach a breaking point. And when you finally walk away, when you stop giving to people who have never appreciated you, that's when the lesson hits them. That's when they realize they've lost something priceless. They realize too late that your loyalty, your care, your attention was never something they should have taken for granted. But here's the truth. They will never fully understand the impact of losing you. Some people can't grasp the value of what they have until it's gone. And when you leave, when you stop letting them take advantage of you, they will feel the void. They'll feel the emptiness of not having someone who genuinely cared. They'll feel the absence of the love they thought they could always count on. They'll feel the sting of regret when they realize they pushed away the one person who truly had their back. But you don't need to make them understand. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't need to defend your decision to protect your peace. You walked away because you recognized your worth. You walked away because you realized that your kindness is a treasure, not something to be used and discarded. Now let them pay the price of losing someone who would have done anything for them. Let them sit in the regret of realizing that the one person they could count on is no longer there to catch them when they fall. You gave, you loved, you cared. But now, it's time to focus on yourself, because they took your kindness for granted, and now they have to live with the consequences.